Sure. This nostalgia is...
Dad's Space Invader game.
You're now listening to The Vaccines, No Hope, on Constructs Radio. And this is... A lot of kids our age probably remember Tiger handheld games are a big deal, and this was like the precursor of it. It was, looked like a shrunk-down tabletop arcade game, and it was some Space Invaders, I don't want to say rip-off, because, it was just a basic concept. Where, it was small enough you could hold it up and play, in bed with the sound off when you're supposed to be sleeping. It was entertaining enough, but it was sort of off limits. And I remember I got to a certain age where I was of special permission that I expressed enough interest in this game that I was allowed to play it, even though it took, I think, like 16 AA batteries and one 9-volt, maybe. Like, a ridiculous amount of power went into this game, but it was Dad's game, but he very rarely, if ever, played it. And eventually, at some point, it actually was bequeathed to me. When I became 18, I was given the family Space Invaders game.
What a nice dowry.
So, it ended up in my possession until I left.
I guess what I remember about it was gray about this much. It was supposed to look like a battleship or something. And it was Space Invaders, and it was such a huge deal for us to play it, because I guarantee you, when either my dad foolishly bought it or it was gifted to him, there was great value placed. I guarantee you that thing brand new was like a hundo back then. Because it was like an arcade. It was like an Atari, but in your hand. It was like a Game Boy or a Game Gear or a Sony Vita or a DS.
Or a Tiger LCD game.
Or a Tiger LCD game. But it was so, like, he didn't want us touching it because we thought, for whatever reason, we vengeously wanted to just bust everything that he owned. But it was such a coveted thing for something so stupid back then.